Greetings and salutations, everybody. Movie Watcher 123 here, and for today's live stream, we are going to be talking about the best and worst movies for the second time. That's right. We're going to be talking about the best and worst movies. Once my friends join in, we'll get started. In case you're wondering, I have my profile picture of a fire truck. That's right. This is Tower 1A, a 1996 Sutphen 100 MMT. I do like the Sutphen apparatuses they have. Looks pretty cool. Okay, down to business. Let me see here. Let me see here. All right. Once we wait, I'm going to put down the first movie. And here's the first movie, Volcano. Now, Volcano is a 1997 American disaster film directed by Mick Jackson and produced by Neil H. Moritz and Andrew Z. Davis. The film stars Tommy Lee Jones, Anne Heche, Don Cheadle, and Keith David, and tells the story of an effort to divert the path of a dangerous lava flow through the streets of Los Angeles following the information of a volcano at the La Brea tar pits. The storyline was conceived from a screenplay written by Jerome Armstrong and Billy Ray, and was inspired by the 1943 formation of the Paricutin volcano in Mexico. Yeah, so Los Angeles, also known as the City of Angels, was a peaceful city for people to live in until later some bad things happened. Earthquake, smoke from the La Brea tar pits start emerging, deadly fire bombs, etc. Until later that morning, a volcano has formed and it started erupting, spewing lava, and it started flowing all over the place, destroying everything it touches. And like I said, this movie came out in 1997. It came out on April 25th, 1997, to be exact. Anyway, it's a good movie. and I give it a 10 out of 10. How would you rate Volcano? Okay, let me see here. What movie to talk about next? Let me see here. All right. Next one, Ghostbusters. Suit up for classic comedy when Doctors Venkman, played by Bill Murray, Stantz, Dan Aykroyd, and Spengler, Harold Ramis, suddenly find themselves downsized from the university's parapsychology department. They decide to go the entrepreneurial route, chasing down ghastly ghosts, unappetizing apparitions, and the occasional insolent succubus. But the paratroopers of the paranormal face their. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Someone's coming in. Oh,
So,
hey.
hi, I'm Rels. I know you. You're my subscriber.
Ah, yes, I am. Nice to have you here.
Yeah, I I missed your live stream a few weeks ago about that you were going on a train, something like
Uh,
that. I'm not sure.
oh, yes, I know what you're talking about. I was on the Metro North train going to New York.
Oh wow, dude,
Yeah,
I'm all the way from El Paso, bro. Come on.
what's that?
I'm 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 all the way from to in El Paso, Texas.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you know, you have seen my videos.
Yes, I did. You like to record trains too.
Yes, yes, it's it's my favorite hobby to do.
Ah, I see. I'm, tr-
I see,
I'm.
I see you don't record a lot of the trains. You're not very much a raw fan like me. You're just like other people like that like to film movies. You
Film movies?
know, movies,
Oh, yes.
movies.
I see what you're talking about. S- s- So, anyway, what do you know about the movie Ghostbusters?
uh, Only I can say I never seen it before, but I wasn't even born when that came out in the 90s. But yeah, I think it's probably cool for me.
Yeah, yes, it's a cool movie, but just so you know, this one came out in 1984.
Oh, 1984. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, my mom remembers it. She was, she was, uh, yeah. I'm not gonna say her date of birth, but yeah, I
Yeah,
don't want to say, I don't want to say sensitive info, but yeah, because you're streaming, so I don't want nobody to know.
yeah, I know. We all gotta keep things secret for a reason.
Yeah, for safety procedures. Oh God, my English is so bad. I
Yeah,
mean, actually, my first language is Espanol, Spanish. So,
yes. I'm Spanish as well.
ooh, in serio, bro? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that. Wow.
So anyway,
Yes.
how would you rate Ghostbusters on a scale of 1 to 10?
I guess 10. I guess
Yeah.
10. Yeah.
Yes, Ghostbusters is one of the greatest films of the 1980s.
1980s. Yeah. My dad remembers it.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see.
He was born in the 50s. So, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the next film.
Nice to see you here. I never been to with you on StreamYard before.
I know. It's nice to have you here as well.
Yeah.
All right. Next
Mm.
one.
Oh, Ghostbusters. True. Nice.
This movie came out in 1989, 5 years
Oh,
after the first one came out.
oh, wow. My sister was born 1989. Yeah.
Now,
Wow.
in this film, it's a fine time
Mm.
for slime time when Doctors Venkman, Stantz, and Spengler regroup to nuke the spooks in this high-spirited comedy,
Ah,
sidelined after
spoiler, 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 spoiler. Jesus.
what?
Spoiler. Don't spoil the movie, bro.
Oh no, I was just telling you what this movie is about.
Oh, what is about? Okay, I'm like, wait, bro, don't spoiler the movie. Okay,
Okay.
keep talking. Yeah, keep go.
Sidelined after their spectacular save of New York City 5 years ago, the heroes of the hereafter once again answer the call when an underground river of ghoulish goo threatens to rot the Big Apple to the core. Dana
Big
Barrett,
Apple,
yeah, New York City is called that.
the Big Apple. That's so funny. When I was little, I just thought it was like with a lot of apples.
New York City is called the Big Apple because it's a huge city, tall skyscrapers
And
everywhere you go.
dude, it's more bigger than El Paso, man. Come on.
Yeah, not every city is like that.
We have different cities. We live in different cities. So yeah.
So
Okay.
anyway, Dana Barrett, who's played by Sigourney Weaver, Lewis,
Oh yeah.
Rick
Mhm.
Rick Moranis, Winston by Ernie Hudson, and Janine, played by Annie Potts, are all back for the ride as
Oh,
these supernatural superstars swing back
oh,
into hilarious action.
Annie Pot, Annie Potts. Oh, I've heard of her. Yeah,
Yes, she
Annie
played
Potts. Yeah,
Janine Melnitz.
yeah. She's also a Disney voice of in Big City, Big City Greens. I think a voice. She does the voice of. I'm not sure.
I'll have to check that out when I get a chance.
Maybe she does play a voice there, but I'm not sure. Not 100% sure, but yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
I'll be right back. Gonna mute for a second. I need to go bathroom. I'll be right back.
okay.
Back
Yes. So, how would you rate Ghostbusters 2?
on a scale 1 to 10. 10.
Same here, 10.
Yeah,
Alright.
I haven't watched it, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm a huge Ghostbusters fan.
But we weren't even born yet, man. Come on, what you talking about?
Now, now, ever since my dad got me the two Ghostbusters movies on DVD, I was completely hooked.
Oh man, I bet so.
Okay, next one.
Uh, oh, the mask, the 1995 movie, I think. Yeah, no,
Let me see here.
I think it's 1995. I'm not sure.
Yeah, let me check that out.
The mask,
One of the
the
best
mask.
movies ever.
Yeah, yeah. The mask is played by Jim Carrey, I think. I'm not sure.
Yes, it's true.
Yes, yeah.
And this movie came out on July 28th, 1994.
Oh, I was so close. Dang it.
Yeah, Jim Carrey stars as mild-mannered bank clerk Stanley Ipkiss, who discovers a mysterious ancient mask that brings his innermost desires to wild, screaming life. Yeah. Now
Sorry about that.
now with together with Cameron Diaz, the wisecracking Green Tornado is taking Edge City over the top in this romantic action comedy that will leave you
Edge, Edge,
smoking.
Edge, Edge City, more like Chicken City. Yeah, I'm not good at jokes and puns or roasts, but I try my best to make people laugh online.
Yeah.
And it's nice talking to you, man. Wow, I never talked to you in StreamYard before. Wow.
Well, it's your first time.
I always wanted to join you, but uh, I haven't I haven't been a lot of time because I've been rough handing to not today, but I rough handed yesterday. So
I see you've been busy.
yes, I've been busy rough handing yesterday. Nothing special, but yeah, actually I got a Union Pacific rebuild AC6000, the with the new the has the American flag. Yeah,
Ah, I see.
and on Thursday I got a SC78 with the repainted locomotive. Yeah, yeah. I know about the models, kind of, but yeah,
Oh, that's nice.
I know models. Yep, I know models because it was nice fire truck. Uh, picture. Nice.
Oh, yes. It's a let me- it's a 19 wait a minute. Let me look for that. It's
19.
now
Yeah.
this is New Haven Fire Department's Tower 1A, a 1996 Sutphen 100 MMT.
Wow, man. Wow. You know about fire truck, man. Wow. You're so amazing. I don't even know the models of the fire trucks, bro.
Yeah, some of
Hey,
these
hey, hey. I just know about trains, but not fire trucks.
yeah, some of the fire departments over here still have fire wait. Some of the fire departments still has Sutphen apparatuses still in service.
Oh, talking about fire truck. I saw an old. I saw an old fire truck from the 50s, I think. No, 70s, I bet. I don't know. I saw old fire truck. Yeah, just like parked in a garden yard. I'm not sure. Like a junk yard, whatever. Yeah,
Ah, I see.
yeah. Oh, Paso used to have the old police of officers, police cars and fire trucks, and the fire department used to have the old fire trucks, old yeah, old
Yeah,
fire trucks. Yeah.
but yeah, they used to have them years ago.
Oh,
But
my
not
mom is here. Uh, I think I'm gonna leave before she catches me talking to somebody because my mom doesn't like, you know, to me to talk to nobody. I'm like, Mom, they're my subscribers. What do you mean? I have to talk to them. Oh, by the way, I have Discord.
oh, I see.
Okay, bye, bro. It was nice talking to you. Peace.
Okay,
Bye.
see ya. Okay, while I wait for someone else to join in, we're gonna talk about this next movie, Son of the Mask. Now, this movie details like this. A decade after wreaking havoc in Edge City, the legendary Mask of Loki finds its way to cartoonist Tim Avery, played by Jamie Kennedy, whose new son is born with the mask's spectacular powers. But the big trouble begins when Loki, played by Alan Cumming, comes looking for his mask and he's willing to do whatever it takes to get it back. That's right. This movie came out in 2005, about 11 years after the first Mask movie was made. Yep, I have it on DVD. All right. It's a good one. Son of the Mask, one of the greatest films ever made. I give it a 10 out of 10. Let me see here. Which movie to talk about next? All right. All right. Next one is Dr. Seuss the Lorax. Now, this film right here is delightful and engaging, a fun family film, as said by Bill Zwecker of Chicago Sun-Times. The imaginative world of Dr. Seuss comes to life like never before in this visually spectacular adventure from the creators of Despicable Me. 12-year-old Ted will do anything to find a real-life truffula tree in order to impress the girl of his dreams. As he embarks on his journey, Ted discovers the incredible story of the Lorax, a grumpy but charming creature who speaks for the trees, featuring the voice talents of Danny DeVito, Ed Helms, Zac Efron, Taylor Swift, Rob Riggle, Jenny Slate, and Betty White. Dr. Seuss The Lorax is filled with hilarious fun for everyone. I bought this DVD from Goodwill. Very cheap. $1.99. It's a good one. Yep. Very good one indeed. And I give this movie a 10 out of 10. Still a good film. Still a good film. All right. All right. I give it a 10 out of 10. Now let's put down the next film. Here's the next one. Monsters Inc. That's right. Monsters Inc. Hang on a sec. Wait a minute. It From the Academy Award winning creators of Toy Story comes the world's first computer animated film that captured the hearts of fans and critics everywhere. Monsters Inc. is visually dazzling, action packed, and hilarious by the Boston Herald, featuring groundbreaking animation, imaginative storytelling, and unforgettable voice talent. John Goodman stars as the lovable James P. Sullivan, aka Sully, and Billy Crystal as his wisecracking best friend Mike Wazowski. Uh, Hang on a sec. Monsters Inc. is one of the best films ever made by Disney Pixar. One of the best. Let me look for it. Here it is. The film centers on two monsters, the hairy James P. Sully Sullivan and his one-eyed partner and best friend Mike Wazowski, who are employed at the titular energy-producing factory Monsters Inc., or Monsters Incorporated, which generates power by scaring human children. However, the monster world believes that the children are toxic, and when a little human girl, Boo, sneaks into the factory, she must be returned home before it's too late. So, yes, it was like business as usual until bad stuff starts going down. This movie came out on November 2nd, 2001. Wow. And this movie was directed by Pete Docter. All right. How would you rate Monsters Inc.? Me, I give it a 10 out of 10. What about you? How would you rate Monsters Inc.? Okay, let me see here. All right, let's talk about the next film. And here it is. Monsters University. Disney Pixar proudly presents the hilarious story of how two mismatched monsters met and became lifelong friends in a movie screaming with laughter and oozing with heart, whatever that means. Ever since college-bound Mike Wazowski was a little monster, he has dreamed of becoming a scarer, and he knows better than anyone that the best scarers come from Monsters University, or MU for short. But during his first semester at MU, Mike's plans are derailed when he crosses paths with hotshot James P. Sullivan, or Sully, a natural-born scarer. The pair's out-of-control competitive spirit gets them both kicked out of the university's elite scare program. With their dreams temporarily dashed, they realize they will have to work together along with an odd bunch of misfit monsters if they ever hope to make things right. Now, this movie came out in 2013. It's one of the best movies ever made. All right. Let me see here. So, how would you rate Monsters University? Me, I give it a 10 out of 10. All right. Here's the next one. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. One of the best films I've ever seen, a Christmas movie. Now, great news. Kevin McAllister, who's played by Macaulay Culkin, is spending the holidays in New York City. Bad news. His parents are spending them in Florida. Separated once again from his family, Kevin manages to find food, lodging, and fun using his dad's credit card. But his big spending solo act takes a dangerous turn when the Wet Bandits, Harry and Marv, Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern, escape prison and also land in the Big Apple. Now Kevin must outrun and outprank them again in this high-flying adventure with twice the ingenuity, twice the kid power, and twice the laughs as the original. So yes, his family was traveling to Florida, but unfortunately for Kevin McAllister, he accidentally got himself on the wrong plane. Instead of going to Florida with his family, he ended up going to New York City. Yep. Yep. It's still a good movie. I recommend you watch it. Okay. I give Home Alone 2 Lost in New York, a 10 out of 10. All right. Let's see what other movie I can talk about. Mm, I guess I can talk about this next one. Here's the next film, Space Jam. That's right, Space Jam. Ever seen this movie before? Have you not seen it yet? Well, you should see it. It's very entertaining. This movie came out in 1996 by Warner Brothers. Michael Jordan slams Bugs Bunny jams and the Looney Tune stars hoop it up in Space Jam, the rattling roundball romp that is one of the cleverest and funniest animation live action capers ever made. Jokes fly as the Toon Squad takes on the Nerdeluxe in a hardcore game to decide if the Looney Tunes remain here or become attractions at a far-off galactic off-ramp called Moron Mountain. The Nerdeluxe have a monstrous secret weapon. They've stolen the skills of the top NBA stars like Charles Barkley and Patrick Ewing and become Monstars. But that's not all, folks. The Toon Squad's secret weapon just happens to be the finest player in this or any other universe. He's out of this world. So's the fun. So it's like this. The Looney Tunes characters challenge the Nerdluxe to a basketball game. Just as they was about to play them, they use the talent that they've stolen from the NBA players and transform into the Monstars. Now the Looney Tunes really need help from Michael Jordan if they ever want to succeed, because if they lose, they're going to become attractions at Moron Mountain for all of eternity. But no need to worry. Michael Jordan, one of the best NBA basketball stars ever, is there to help them out. Yep, Michael Jordan is in this movie. And so is Bill Murray. Danny DeVito played Mr. Swackhammer. So anyway, I've seen this movie years ago when I was just a kid, and I still watch it to this day. Anyway, I give Space Jam a 10 out of 10. Hang on a sec, wait a minute. There. I posted the link again So if you wish to join me, I'm right here, still waiting. All right, let's see. What other movie to talk about next? Hmm. All right. If you like Despicable Me, I know we talked about that movie before. Let's talk about this one, Despicable Me 2. That's right, Despicable Me 2. All right. Despicable Me 2 is a 2013 American computer animated comedy film directed by Chris Renaud and Pierce Coffin, and written by Cinco Paul and Ken Daurio. The sequel to Despicable Me in 2010, it was produced by Illumination Entertainment and distributed by Universal Pictures. It stars the voices of Steve Carell, Kristen Wiig, Benjamin Bratt, Miranda Cosgrove, Russell Brand, and Ken Jeong. The film follows Gru as he is recruited by secret agent Lucy Wilde, who is investigating a theft of the mutagen PX-41 stolen from the Arctic Circle. During their investigations, they extract El Macho, a supervillain with the goal of achieving world domination after faking his death. So yes, this is the second installment of Despicable Me. This movie came out on, let me see, July 3rd, 2013. It's a great film. Go ahead and watch it. Yep. All right. Let me see here. All right. I give Despicable Me 2 a 10 out of 10. All right. Let me see here. Mhm. All right. Here's the next one. The Great Mouse Detective. From the creators of The Princess and the Frog and The Little Mermaid comes the story of a clever little hero on a great big adventure. Join the Sherlock Holmes of Mousedom on a heroic journey unraveling clues through London. If you like Sherlock Holmes, you'll love The Great Mouse Detective. I'm sure you will. When the diabolical Professor Ratigan kidnaps the city's master toymaker, the brilliant Basil of Baker Street and his trusted sidekick Dawson set off to track down Basil's lifelong nemesis. Little do they know that the evil rat's trail leads all the way to the Queen at Buckingham Palace. Get on the case with Basil, the master of disguise, as he tries to elude the ultimate rat trap and foil the perfect crime. Now digitally remastered, fully restored and complete with exclusive bonus features, The Great Mouse Detective is better than ever in the Mystery in the Mist edition. So yes, Professor Ratigan is Basil's lifelong nemesis. He will do whatever it takes to put a stop to him, whatever the cost. Let me see here. This movie came out in 1986, I believe. Let me check it out. Yep, 1986. It was released on July 2nd, 1986. One of the best Disney movies ever made. I give it a 10 out of 10. Let me see. All right. All right. Here's the next film. You might be familiar with it. Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School. Yes, that's right. Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School. One of my favorite movies of all time. Scooby and Shaggy learn there are things even scarier than homework in this feature-length field trip into mystery and mayhem. The academic adventure begins when the boys sign on as gym teachers at Miss Grimwood's School for Ghouls. The full name is Miss Grimwood's Finishing School for Ghouls, only to discover the pupils are Zoinks! Daughters of the world's most frightfully famous monsters. But when the girl ghouls are kidnapped by the evil Revolta and her Spider-Bat flunkies, our heroes spring into action to rescue their fiendish little friends in spectacular Scooby-Doo style. This movie, however, is one of the greatest films of all time. This one came out in 1998. Yes, 1998. Man, I wanted to get this movie on DVD and I finally got it. Yep. All right. Still a great movie. Still is and always will. I give it a 10 out of 10. Let me see here. What else? What else we got? All right, let's talk about this next film. Let me just put it up. Let's talk about this next film. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? This This is without a doubt one of the best films ever made. This movie came out in 1988. Who Framed Roger Rabbit is a 1988 American fantasy comedy film, directed by Robert Zemeckis from a screenplay written by Jeffrey Price and Peter S. Seaman. It is loosely based on the 1981 novel Who Centered Roger Rabbit by Gary K. Wolfe. The film stars Bob Hoskins, Christopher Lloyd, Stubby Kaye, and Joanna Cassidy, with the voices of Charles Fleischer and Kathleen Turner. Combining live action and animation, the film is set in an alternate history Hollywood in 1947, where humans and cartoon characters referred to as toons coexist. Its plot follows Eddie Valiant, a private investigator with a prejudice against toons, who must help exonerate Roger Rabbit, a toon framed for murder. So anyway, somehow Roger Rabbit was framed for the murder of Marvin Acme, the guy that owns Toontown. Apparently, Roger Rabbit was accused of dropping a safe on Marvin Acme's head at the Acme factory. And police were looking for him. But unfortunately, Roger Rabbit was not the one who did it. He was being framed and falsely accused. So yes. Yep. Anyway, I give this movie a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Yep. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this live stream. Unfortunately, the Rails, one person joined, that's good. Rails of El Paso, Texas came along, and I appreciate him for joining my live stream today. I hope that everyone has a good day, and I'll see you in the next live stream. Until then, stay beautiful.